So look, bro, we got Cenat opened up about his mental health and got cooked, y'all. As y'all know, Cenat recently went on the Streamer Awards and basically told everybody that he has a mental health problem and basically what was going on in his life and how he was trying to change his life. But a lot of people are now on Twitter cooking Cenat for this whole situation. Before we get into the video, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. As always, let's get straight into it. Let's go!
Maybe I'm just not in the same echelon as him, and I don't get how a multi-millionaire who gets money from his fans off of subscribers, who just made $5 million off of Mafiathon 3, is struggling with mental health. Maybe I just don't understand what the is going on. Or maybe this motherfucker is looking for sympathy for y'all.
What?
He hopped on this app and told us he's been struggling to achieve these goals he wants to achieve. All he wants to do is create and just keep creating. You didn't create that school yet.
Oh my God.
You took all this money from all these people and you didn't even make the school. All y'all motherfuckers supporting this kid, bro. You have to stop.
Do we need to send the police to his home? Less than 24 hours after I did a video on Cenat's growth and this newfound journey that he is taking on, you know, challenging himself to be better, not only just in the world, but also in his mental state. I've seen so much hate, and I mean so much anti-Cenat content. And it's actually kind of troubling, and it's got me questioning what are people's priorities, what are people valuing, and why they do not want to see this young man succeed. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Us unemployed gotta stick together. It'll really go up.
Facts. You feel me? If we unemployed, we gotta stick together, right? I was gonna start using that, but yeah.
A long way for this channel. Now, back to the video. After taking about a 2-month hiatus from the streaming game, Cenat resurfaced at this year's streaming awards talking about how his mental health had been impacted and it's something that he's actively working on. He then took to Twitter on his birthday and kind of acknowledged that he's growing, he's becoming an artist, he's separating himself from the internet for a minute just so he can become better and more stable from a mental health perspective. And while there were a plethora of people, and trust me, I don't want to kind of take this away from those people that were celebrating him and congratulating him, kind of like we did on this channel, there were a ton of people, and I do mean a ton of people, who gave every reason as to why Cenat's mental health would be in jeopardy. Now, no, he did not give an explicit reason as to why it would be in jeopardy, but guys like the first person that I showed at the beginning of the video who are saying that they now hate him, how they don't wish success for him, are really like holding his feet to the fire about certain things that he's already given explanations on, etc., etc. Those could potentially be some of the reasons why his mental health is in the state that it currently is in. Tweets talking about a multi-millionaire who works the easy.
Bro, money, first thing first, y'all, money don't always buy happiness. Like I said before, like people think that money buys happiness, it doesn't. Not all the time, y'all. So y'all can't basically compare money to Cenat's feelings. Come on now, you feel me? I mean, money do make you a little bit happier, it make you have a little more freedom, but you feel me? You can't compare that to Cenat feelings and what he really got going on in real life.
Easiest possible job on earth, venting to his peon followers about his mental health as a marketing tactic to sell a new product. This is a perfect microcosm of modern society. It even got to a point where people are taking Cenat's trials and tribulations and making them about themselves. I don't know if you remember, but he got into a situation with rapper Wale where he said he didn't know who Wale was. And apparently Wale took that to heart. So much so that during this time where Cenat has voiced his concerns about his mental health and the trials and tribulations and the growth that he's doing, Wale felt the need to say this on Shannon Sharp's podcast.
Like, I'm 20-year-old. Like, you feel me? Like, that's what they acting like I did. And I'm like, yo, I'm just saying you made me look crazy. Like, I feel like uncomfortable in this room. I was just confused. And then when they said I pressed him, I was like, oh, so that means I gotta leave. Like, I gotta go to my hotel for like a couple days. Like, it was like not that. I was upset for like 5 days in a row. So when he's talking about mental health at the Stream Awards, I'm like, yes, mental health. You get it now. Imagine giving your life to this game and then you go to the awards to just support the culture that you've been a part of for 13 years, and then somebody who asks you to play a video, like asks you, yeah, let's play one day, like, because you saw them last year, and then you go online and everybody's like, yo, Kash's not he didn't know who you was. That was funny. Da, da, da. And you in a room full of your peers.
Right.
I'm just so confused as to how everyone took this as an opportunity to spin up some sort of narratives or lies or make this about themselves.
Facts. Like, everybody got to understand, like, I don't know what happened to the internet. It seemed like since, like, 2020, bro, the internet just been full of, like, bullshit. A lot of people on the internet just been coming out with different shit that just, it's like brain rot content, for real. It's crazy.
In regards to a young man dealing with a lot on his shoulders. I kind of touched on it a little bit in the previous video, but Cenat holds a very heavy burden. And everything that he does is scrutinized to the umpth degree. And this situation is no different. As I scrolled my For You pages today, I saw some of the most outrageous content, specifically the conspiracy theories surrounding why he would come out and make this type of video. Now, what I'm about to show you is probably people who should be wrapped up in straitjackets, but this is the type of stuff that people say about a young man who is dealing with mental health issues.
Nah, I hope they ain't get my boy Kai. And the energy that he giving, it ain't him, y'all. Something just off to me. He did just come to the internet and said that he's going through a mental health issue right now. If he going through something mental, I hope that boy get through whatever he need to get through, you know? Sometimes it can be brushed off, especially when it comes to men. A lot of us will just keep it in until it's too late. Maybe the big jacket that he got to carry on his back, taking care of his family, taking care of his boys.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure on men nowadays, y'all. Y'all got to understand that. Like, men got the most pressure than anybody. A lot of people don't recognize that. Like, they try to basically put all this pressure on men and stuff. And not only that, bro, it's a lot of leeches going on, man. You know how many people leech at Kai every day, bro? You feel me? And as a man, we just got to deal with that. I mean, bro, he a millionaire, man. So just imagine how many people trying to get in his pocket, trying to use his name for clout, all type of shit. So, of course, he got mental health. Facts.
And anytime his boys get into something, he get the backlash. At the end of the day, still got to do his job and create. Not only that, though, y'all, he don't even sound the same. It's like his whole world is off or thrown off. I don't know. It seemed like he just reading from a script. Pull through and get better, my boy. Happy birthday.
Is it just me, or is Cenat acting different? Really, this doesn't even seem like the same person at all. It really doesn't to me. Does it to you? Something weird.
Oh, let me guess. He's a clone.
Is going on now. I know that he's supposedly dealing with mental health issues, and I get that. That is no joke, you know, when you deal with stuff, you know, mentally. But something weird is going on with him. Something really does seem different. And I know there's those rumors out there of him and, you know, Diddy, you know, being related or whatever. Obviously, that's just a rumor. I'm just, you know, joking around, right? But there is definitely something going on with Cenat recently. And I know that I'm not the only one to notice this.
I think one of the reasons why people are even having these types of conversations is because people just don't open up. First and foremost, he is a man, and that is not something that men do. They don't have these candid conversations. You're coming off as weak. You're coming off as soft. You're coming off as a beta if you do talk about your mental emotions and the things that you have going on in your own personal life. Number 2 and 3, he's rich and he's famous. There's been a lot of criticism online recently about rich and famous people giving any sorts of complaints to the average American citizen, specifically due to the fact that there's an ever-growing disparity in wealth growing into this nation. The average everyday working person doesn't want to hear anything from these rich and hoity-toity content creators that seemingly prop open their laptops, prop open their computers, fire up OBS, and get to streaming and reacting and screaming and jumping up and down. The problem with that, though, is that rich and famous people go through mental health issues all the time. These are the people that...
Now, yeah, facts. It's been a thing, man. Y'all talked, if y'all look back at the old celebrities back in the day, you feel me? Like the 2001 celebrities, the Beyoncés, the Jay-Z's, the Justin Biebers, the Eminem, they all suffer from mental health, and they usually use like other substances to deal with that situation. Like, we know celebrities go through it, y'all. Don't play dumb like y'all don't know they do, bro. You feel me? I'm glad this is a topic or a thing, man. You feel me? And most of this is because it ain't the money that's the problem. It's what comes with the money that's the problem.
that turn to drugs. These are the people that turn to sex and debauchery. These are the people that turn to alcohol. These are the people that turn to vices over and over again, and they can afford to fund those habits. And I'm glad that other content creators are stepping up, making that a reality for other people to see that everybody deals with mental health issues. And it doesn't matter if you're rich or if you're famous.
Is struggling with mental health. Maybe I just don't understand what the fuck is going on. Maybe I'm stupid.
Yeah, you are fucking stupid. Really, you're really fucking stupid, actually. Do humans think that money just makes everything go? Like, brother, he's not a robot.
Yeah.
Just because you have money doesn't mean that you, like, don't go through human things.
It's not just Lacey. A lot of content creators, even ones that people would consider to be enemies of Cenat, if you let the Twitter communities talk about it, came to his defense. And I think it's interesting who I'm about to show, because these are people who have had to go through their own trials, tribulations, whether it be self-inflicted, whether it be community-inflicted, or whatever the case may be, that come to defense of him, saying different things like, you know, mental health is real. It's stuff that they've had to deal with. It is actually hard to a certain degree. It may be different hard, but it is hard to be in this limelight all the time.
This is exactly why a nigga be saying his mental health off. Cause he log on to any fucking social media and it's a bunch of niggas that he ain't never done nothing to, hating all day long. Like I'm having fucking flashbacks of fucking being the littest nigga on Twitter, and it's just so many niggas hating every single day. Like,
bro, facts, bro. And you don't even know the people, bro. Like, why the fuck you on my dick and you don't even know me?
that shit used to drain the fuck out of me. Like, I'm just trying to understand. Like, I'm not even on some caper shit, but this shit actually be pissing me off. What the fuck did this nigga do to deserve any of this fucking hate?
Let me just speak some real shit real quick. Twitter's on everyone's ass. I don't know what it is nowadays. You know, I supported X and Elon buying it, but it's just something wrong with it right now, bro. You guys could all agree. So toxic. Even when Kai was speaking about mental health. Kai's speaking about mental health and about reading books, and people are finding some type of way to get mad and upset about that, and that's crazy to me.
Brought
50K banger on this nigga birthday. You're hating on the nigga. Twitter's a dark place, bro. It's an evil place. Don't scroll for too long. This nigga is so inauthentic now. Okay, so this nigga's been gone since September. How the fuck do you know what he's like? How do you know he's being inauthentic? How do you know? You don't know the nigga. You never met him.
Now, while it is great to see a community of like-minded individuals, people that I would probably classify as his peers, come together and surround Cenat with some sorts of words of encouragement, I can't help but continuously scroll. At this point, I am totally finished with the internet. Like, I feel like we're doomed. Some of the stuff that people are coming up with and saying about Kai, these conspiracy theories, just have my jaw dropped. Like, I share the internet with these people. I share the roadways with these people. I vote with these people. When I say they're trying to find anything and everything to discredit him, just take a look at this. Just take a look at this.
Diddy traded consciousnesses with Cenat. Yeah.
Bro, like that allegation, bro, this little theory right here, the Diddy theory, bro, is only there to cancel Cenat. Like, what is wrong with these people, bro? I'm starting to think they NPCs. Like, are these people NPCs, bro? Like, I just won't, I'm not getting on the internet, and I'm not saying like, oh, Kai is Diddy. You feel me? You know, if I did say it, you feel me, I wouldn't just repeatedly make videos on it. Like, come on. And if it's a joke, make sure you make it look like a joke. You feel me? Don't just do it and try to make me, just trying to have people think like this, though.
That's what happened. They put Diddy's consciousness into him.
How does that make sense?
Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. Ain't no allegedly.
How does that
This is what I know. So those jokes at the Streamer University wasn't actually technically jokes. They're just putting it in your face because they have to. So yeah, look forward to, like I said, someone coming unalived. Look forward to a whole bunch of allegations and different things starting. Look forward to all kinds of Diddy activities. Just look forward to it. But yeah, that's what's going on.
Mind you, these are not one-offs. Not only are people agreeing with these different creators, and hey, you would think that all the IP addresses would link to one loony bin, but no, these are spread across the world. There are other people that are creating content around the same tone of theories about Kai and him being tied to Diddy or him being cloned, just stuff that's gonna make your brain melt.
Something feels off about Kai.
Cenat, guys. He's talking different, he's moving different, and I understand that people go through, you know, mental health issues and has nothing to play with. But I never kind of understand how can you be so successful, barely any worries, and I didn't think he was going through anything, to be honest with you. I don't know, guys. He's been a little different since that Streamer Awards. He's been moving different. Even KashTV been trying to get in contact with him, and now he's acting like he doesn't even want to talk to him. So I'm just asking a question that everybody's asking. What is going on with Cenat? This new version of him is cool, but he looks different. He sounds different. And to be honest with you, it looks like he's reading off of a script. Why is he looking down if he's talking to the camera?
So they
No, to be honest, he probably wrote it down or something, bro, before he come on now. Y'all gotta stop saying. And I understand where y'all coming from. Y'all probably think that he's a puppet. You feel me? And he probably did do a lot of things for money, but I think what Kai doing right now is trying to find peace.
Wrote the joke to tell Cenat that he was Diddy. They probably pre-informed him on the joke before it happened, right? He reacts to the joke. Ty Lil grabs the mic and speaks out for his friend, right? Now they're making a narrative that the industry is attacking Cenat because I don't know what narrative y'all trying to make. Cenat is signed to UTA. There's nothing wrong he can do. DDG even said there's nothing Cenat can do wrong. What? So when they're trying to big out his friend, that's a part of boosting he's about to drop something. Y'all don't know how this shit go. It's easy to stage a hit. They've been staging hits on TV for a long time. They've been doing content on y'all for a long time. But y'all watch a Twitch Streamer Awards and think it's real. Y'all are bots.
Bro, I'm done. I even saw one that talked about how Cenat is a clone because clones can't have dreads, which I didn't know that there were new rules to the cloning game. This is something that I never thought about, even that clones can't grow dreads. I don't know the science behind it, but that's what they're saying. I think about when I was a young person that existed on the internet, and then I saw some of my favorite content creators or people that I thought were funny or whatever kind of disappear. And now I totally get it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, no questions as to why. I get why people disappear from the internet. It's because of stuff like this. Some of these people are mentally unwell, but some of these people have true hate and resentment in their heart about a man who set up a camera one day and decided to record a video and ultimately got fame and fortune out of it. It's a shame that at a certain point you no longer exist in the realm of reality, not because you don't want to, not because you're high out of your mind, not because, you know, you've taken yourself out of that, but because the masses have decided that you can no longer relate to us, we can no longer relate to you, and for that specific reason, I'm gonna put an immeasurable amount of hate on you to the tune of me.
Yeah, no, that's facts, bro. Like, a lot of content, I always thought about that too. Like, why do content creators disappear, bro? Now I know. After this situation with Cenat, now I know officially, man. Let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know your thoughts on this video in the comment section down below. As always, it's been Cash. I'm out. Deuces.